Hi guys, so I thought I would show you my little mini haul from Christmas Eve. I don't usually go out on Christmas Eve. I mean, all the crazy people out there trying to do their last minute shopping is not something I want to be caught in the middle of. But up here we're having a brown Christmas. It was actually really warm, it was sunny, it was a gorgeous day, and I had a couple of coupons, one of which expired on the 24th, Christmas Eve, and one of which was only good to the end of the month. So I decided to go out, stop at a couple Sally's and check out their clearance and get myself an eggnog shake from McDonald's. So the first Sally's I stopped at, which is the store that I normally shop at, had a ton of clearance. Almost all their holiday colors were on clearance. And so I picked up a couple from the China Glaze Let It Snow collection that I hadn't picked up the first time around. And this first one is Champagne Bubbles. And that's just a really pretty gold with a little tiny bit of silver sparkle in it. And this dark green is called Holiday. And these two are actually the colors that are used in the marble that's on my nails here. This is my Christmas Day manicure, a green and gold water marble, and I'll include an annotation with a link to that tutorial as well as including it in the information box if you'd like to check that out. I also picked up a couple of colors from Orly's holiday collection. This kind of pearly white is called Aw Champagne, and you know, it's not a flat white, you know, it's not sparkly, but it just has a little bit of a pearly shimmer to it. And then I picked up this red, which is called Macherie, and I'm sure my French is mangling that, but I preferred this shade of red to either of the red creams in China Glaze's collection. I kind of had all three of them in my hand, and I didn't really want to get all three because, you know, a red cream is not something I wear a lot of. I'm more likely to wear a shimmer or a sparkle, so that's the one that I decided on. And I also picked up Finger Paint's Sparkle Top Coat, which is just a shimmery, iridescent kind of a top coat that you can put on over your existing base color. So I was just about done and headed toward the checkout. It was super crowded in there. I mean, the line was longer than I've ever seen it, and I happened to see this hanging on an end cap. So if you guys haven't heard of this already, this is called the Salon Express. This is an as seen on TV generic version of Conad. And I had a couple people mention it in my last Conad FAQ, and then I actually saw the commercial on TV myself, and I thought, you know, for $10 I absolutely have to pick that up and see how it compares to Conad. So there will be a video upcoming of me kind of just reviewing this, testing it out, and letting you know my opinion, how it compares to Conad and the other plates that I already have. So after I left the first Sally's and got out of the kind of crazy parking lot, because they're part of like a strip mall that has a bunch of other stores, including like a Target and a Michael's, and everything was more crowded than I've ever seen it, I went about, I'm gonna say 5-10 minutes to the next Sally's. It's really not that far, and they weren't quite as crowded, but you know, they had a lot of clearance too, a lot of the same kind of things. So as I was looking around, I noticed they had this big like empty space where their special displays were set out, and it brought to mind that a few people on my fan page had mentioned that they had already found the Finger Paint's special effects collection, which technically isn't supposed to be out until January. So right as I'm thinking this, one of the sales associates comes around and, you know, they'll ask, "Oh, are you finding everything okay?" And I said, "Yeah, but do you know when you're going to get this Finger Paint special effects in?" And she goes, "Oh, we have that in the back. Let me go grab it for you." So I was like grinning ear to ear, I'm sure, trying not to look like a crazy person, and she comes back with this full display, untouched, you know, all the colors available, and I was able to get all 5 of the colors. And I also picked up you know, just kind of for the heck of it, the black base that, you know, they're intended to go over. So this is Black Expressionism. You can use any black that you might already have, you know, whether it's Wet n Wild, China Glaze. You don't have to match the brands together or anything. And I don't know how much of a difference you'll be able to see of these on camera. So, you know, in the bottle they all are very similar, but I will be doing a separate video that I'll include an annotation here for once it's up. And I'm going to swatch them all over black. I'm also going to swatch them all over white and all over a third color that is yet to be decided. So the first one I have here is Flashy, and this is an orange flaky. I think it's going to be kind of similar even to Hidden Treasures, so if you missed out on that and have been jealous when I've posted Polish in Motion of that, you might want to pick up that one. This next one is Asylum, and from the promotional pics and the pictures that I've seen on other bloggers' sites, this looks like it's kind of like a blue and a red flaky. This next one is Motley, and this is a blue flaky. Then we have Flecked, and this is a green flaky. And the final color is called Twisted, and this is like a multicolored rainbow flaky. So I'm really excited about this collection, really looking forward to showing you guys the swatches, and I think more excited than I've been over like most of the other holiday collections. I mean, they're just normal, you know, creams, shimmers, glitters. Those are common. To come across flakies in a store brand is pretty rare. You know, there are brands like Enfuo that have a lot of them, but those are not easily available. So if you have a Sally's, definitely go check it out. See if they're already on the shelf, or check with the sales associate if they're in the back or if they know when they're getting them in. So that was my final Christmas gift to myself. If you'd like to see what else I got for Christmas, I did do a vlog of all my Christmas gifts, and I'll include an annotation for that once it's uploaded. And I hope you guys all had a wonderful holiday, because I know I did. You know, even aside from all the gifts and all that, just having some time off of work and time to spend with family is really relaxing and really enjoying. So stay tuned for the swatch video. That will be up hopefully very soon. And as always, thanks for watching.